working? Why is my camera always not working? Oh man, the website's not working too. I was just trying to fix my light in the background here. But happy Friday Eve, everybody. How's it going? Hope the week was good. Thank you for those of you that did jump in yesterday during my stream during the day. That's fine. That's something else is taking control of the camera. There you go. All right. Don't mind the hair. I just let it hang out today, so that's why it's not nice. And yeah, it was a relaxing day today for me. Nice. It felt like it. Music is louder. Yeah, I'm sorry. I always forget to bring it down again. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. Uncle Sunuchi's not viewable. Yeah, that was my camera. So the thing is the application starts, and I think I should stop it from starting because you guys remember yesterday when I was doing my whole camera adjustment and it was tweaking out. It's not anymore, but then like it looks like whenever I start the app on login, it's not liking it. I tried it a moment ago right before I streamed. I was like, all right, let's adjust the camera, and it just kept going up and down until I had to exit out of the program again. So I think starting it up is what might be causing problems. Or let's see here. I think my Steam Deck might actually have it launching at the same time when I run something here. That might be what's going on. No, I have it off actually. Maybe it might be better to disable it from launching at first. We'll get rid of it from starting up. Oh, there's two versions that are actually enabled or disabled. That's weird. How do I have two of these running? I'll have to look at that later. How you doing, Terry and Care? What are you saying? Yeah, I'm sorry. Checklist. Maybe it's Intel NVIDIA optimized goes crazy when he texts AMD products. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? You know, I was talking to my wife about this just the other day, and I said to her, you know, I should invest in stocks towards AMD. And she's like, yeah, you know, you should. And then I told her about how NVIDIA and you know, AI and all that stuff. The thing is, like, in no way is investing in NVIDIA stocks, like, I don't know. It's my morals tell me, like, I shouldn't be doing this. It's a company that I don't support personally. Why would I support them financially? At the same time, if you look at it, they're helping you make money too. So you're like, damn, but in a corporate capitalistic world that the US lives in, you kind of like you fight with your own demons. Actually, I fight with my own demons. So I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? You know, that's the things that I was arguing with myself just the other day, and I was like, I don't know if I should invest. That's just another me thing. It's another me problem. In no way is it anybody else's problem. It's just me. All right, that's working. So, I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't. Do you remember when it was like that? Intel or more so NVIDIA had code in their software that if it was detected AMD products, it would neuter their performance. Really? I actually didn't know that. I did not know that. That's crazy. 131. Oh, I have it wrong. This is the wrong IP address. That's why it's not working here. It's 131 now. Why did that change for me? Weird. And where did it go? Son of a bitch, it went all the way to the bottom. Or not. Where did my... Oh, there it is. I'm doing okay. Getting tons of compliments on the painting I did earlier today and posted to socials. Oh, nice. Good to hear, man. I will probably never draw. I've bought some things like, okay, let's get into drawing, and then 2023, but I have not drawn in such a long time. I'm still in the whole debating mode about like, should I stream, or should I start working with my left hand on writing again, left-handed, or just don't even bother? Am I making it harder for myself than I should? Am I challenging myself in ways that I just like, you know, why are you gonna do that? Why are you going to do this to yourself? The thing is, I've always streamed, or not streamed, I've always like have written with my right hand ever since I was in kindergarten. I remember my dad standing over me and telling me to start writing with my right hand, forcing me to, and I did. So I feel like it's just, it's not I wouldn't say it's like a hard challenge. I think it's just me challenging myself, and the question is, should I do it or should I not? It's a personal thing. Just like how investing in Nvidia stocks is a personal thing. Yeah, it's not long ago. If you had an Nvidia video card and you uninstalled the drivers, replace it with an AMD card, it would leave registry entries that would even prevent you from installing the AMD drivers, or it would interfere with them. Isn't that like isn't there some kind of breach in that? And like, isn't that kind of a legal thing? Or no, am I just overreacting? I feel like that's a legal thing. It's a legal problem right there. Yeah, kinda. Yo, Soul, how's it going? Happy Friday Eve, man. Like, in no way is it like saying like, oh, you bought our products and now you have like, you've signed an NDA. Did I just get bright all of a sudden? You signed an NDA, you know, like you shouldn't be doing this. But it's consumer, and what is it, company? I don't, it's going, just been relaxed. I know. I was relaxing today too. It's like, I don't know if it's because I'm starting work soon that I'm just like, let's get in all the rest that we can before we do so. Yeah, you know how I've been saying like I've been unmotivated to do things yesterday, and I was like, my foot, I forgot to tell you guys this. So over last weekend, I actually stubbed my foot again. My toe, the toe that I actually have turf toe on, the one that's been causing me to not get any exercise and working out, because I could do like the whole simple like sit-ups and push-ups with my knees, but I want to get into the whole running again, going up to the gym and actually lifting weights and physically moving out and about, and I haven't been able to do that. But I was getting to the point of, after healing the second time because I heard it, I unfortunately kicked a fan that was hidden underneath a basket that had a blanket covering it. So there was the basket with clothes and blankets on there, and then somebody shoved the fan like near it, and it was hidden. So as I was just walking past it, kind of like shuffling through in my room, I kicked I think it was a battery pack. It's a portable fan. I kicked the battery pack of the fan with my big toe and basically re-injured it so bad. I was in pain so much. I was literally crying because it hurt so bad. Wear your Crocs everywhere, or steel-toe boots. I don't have Crocs, so I can't wear those. And I don't have steel-toe boots. I do have boots. I was actually thinking about getting one of those, like those boots that they get you for when you hurt your foot, And I was going to reach out to my sports medicine doctor, but I was like, no, it's fine. I should be okay. You know, I'm not gonna wear that around. But sure enough, I stubbed it, and oh my god, it was so painful. I literally had to hold on to my foot and my toe, and I ended up like squeezing the crap out of my toe and pulling it outwards. Like the toe literally 90-degree angle stubbed right into it, and I had to just like try to ease the pain, and it's a lot better now, but like there's some swelling still, but I'm able to walk a lot better. It's finally like getting to the point of healing, but like I'm so I wouldn't say I'm unmotivated. I'm not motivated to do anything right now, even like with my foot like this. And so I'm like, I could do sit-ups today. I told myself I should probably like do some curls with my dumbbells and whatnot, but I didn't want to. I just didn't at all. So I didn't do anything, and I'm just like, being lazy today, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with being lazy nowadays, but at least you haven't cracked your toenail. I've not. I don't think I've cracked it, but I have hurt my toenails before. My wife, she actually cracked her fingernail, and it's actually, I don't know if it was like she was born with it, but one of her fingernails is cracked in the middle. So whenever she's trying to cut her nails, it keeps splitting. And I don't know if there's a way if you can heal it or actually get it to heal together again, but hers doesn't often. It's kind of similar with what Microsoft did by forcing Explorer to be the only and default web browser some time ago. Oh yeah, I remember that for Windows 10. This is your default, and then you try changing it. It's like, are you sure you want to change your default browser? Yeah, don't ask me. It's my decision. Cracked both big toenails, and it's taken over a year for the dead toenail to grow out. Oh my gosh, my toenail cracked at the base. Ooh. That'll do it. I think, I'm not trying to discuss you guys here, but I hurt my pinky toe back in October. And the toenail is actually kind of like soft. I think it might actually fall off or grow out and get replaced. But how did you crack both big toenails? What did you do? Yeah, like I want to use this browser and not yours. Yeah. Too bad. You bought Windows. It's like, what else are you supposed to do? I guess you can go with Ubuntu and all that stuff, but why do that? Let's pay for Microsoft. And the thing is, you know, like you buy software and they say it's technically not yours. It's just that you're buying to use it, and you don't own it. You're just buying to use the software. Is that right? Reminds me of how the left foot, they had the cellulitis infection in 4 of the toes. They have been healed for a while now, but those 3 main toes and part of the front of the foot now are oversensitive versus how my right foot is. When the foot care lady was doing my toes on my left, I was twitching, jumping each time she touched those toes, like it's a particular sensation. Really? Wow. So did the cellulitis cause the nerves to be more sensitive? How does that work? I would think it would cause it to be more numb. But I guess maybe the sensitivity, maybe the infection got to the nerves to the point where it actually, I mean, damaging nerves would cause it to lose sensation, wouldn't it? I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking on like my wife's situation. I think that's kind of the case plus fresh skin. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Fresh skin, sensitivity, very tender, soft. Huh. That's a bummer. Well, at least that's done now. Done and over with. Hopefully. Oh man. What's the new game for today? On Epic Game Store? Infinifactory. And then looks like today on GOG.com was Mordheim, City of the Damned. Let's go look at that one. I got the Infinite Factory, but not Mordheim. Let's go store. Here it is. Success! Mordheim, City of the Damned will be added to your account soon. There we go. Even though I don't buy so many games on GOG. GOG is DRM free, isn't it? Am I wrong in that? With that said, I think my left foot is a half size bigger than my right one, so I need to get a new pair of shoes. Size 10, otherwise my left toes will rub from time to time. Oh, I think you said that last time, that one of your feet is like smaller than the other. GOG is DRM free? Okay. And are those just downloads to the actual file? The reason why I'm trying to remember this is because my wife's uncle had said, hey, do you want a copy of... This is him saying this to me. He's like, do you want a copy of Baldur's Gate 3? I can give you a copy because I got it off GOG. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But I didn't take up his offer on it. Get a file and file down your foot till they match. There we go, right, Foxy? Just do that. That's perfectly fine. Happy Friday Eve, man. How you doing? There's still some deals going on here? Really? So GOG still has a New Year's sale going on. Is that right? Wow. I mean, they're older games, but wow. Baldur's Gate 3 is not on sale. Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition's on sale for 75% off. Like, this is actually pretty nice. I mean, that they still have these deals going on. Cyberpunk, Phantom Liberty. I'm not sure about the GOG being free, just like Amazon's Luna game client. I haven't bothered to install that client on my PC, but a lot of cool retro titles they have on it. Okay. Like I said before, so many games, so little time. Like, just having heard that Pal World came out and like there's been over 3 million copies purchased of the game is quite ridiculous. For if you guys have heard about the story behind the developers, they're not even game developers. They're just guys that came together with a $10,000 budget that decided to, hey, let's make a game, and then quote unquote, let's add guns to the game to please Americans. And then also the fact that they I guess they knew this high school kid who worked at a retail store or something, and he was doing 3D modeling, and they had him working on some of the character models. It's ridiculous to hear about how this game was put together, and now they've made over what, $117 million or something like that, if I remember correctly. It's ridiculous. It's probably like the whole, like, you know, indie game company like dream that everybody's having. But the success of that game, the amount of attention it has received from people, it's ridiculous to see people upset about the game being not necessarily like a rip-off of Pokemon, but similar to it. Death threats again, a plethora of things, which I just find crazy that it's actually received this much attention about the good, the bad, and whatnot. And I'm not sure if I'm still gonna buy the game or not. I also heard Pokemon copyright holders now also checking it out for pattern infringement. Yeah, I heard about that too. And some of the game developers on Twitter have been talking about how, like, it is near impossible to be coincidental to have something look similar to Pokemon characters. So they're saying, like, either, you know, you ripped it from something that was of a file or that you knew of, or that you copied certain things about it, and quote unquote, from what I remember, again, you know, don't do that, because it kind of defeats your work. It defeats the, you know, the validity of the things that you worked on towards the game, which I completely understand. And honestly, seeing some of those character models for those pals, it looks too similar for some characters. Like I understand, like if you had something that looked something like it, but see the structure of it, I'm like, okay, this looks ridiculously similar to some Pokemon characters. I don't know if Nintendo's going to go after them. It would be crazy. But I know Nintendo's already gone after people who've modded Pal World to resemble Pokemon characters. I remember seeing a mod that had Ash as the main character, and Nintendo shot that down quick, like Nintendo does. But seeing on Twitter about Pal World from Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon with guns. Not even Detective Pikachu had a gun. I know. Yeah, but again, it's hard to be influenced or copy something that exists now to make a new product song. So, oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I was just like, today I was like, I spent some time going, all right, I'm actually gonna go and use the little piano / keyboard that we got our kids to play on. And so I took some YouTube videos and was watching it and just kind of quickly going over some of the things that this YouTuber was saying, how, you know, songs are just repeats of chords. And I'm like, okay, this is pretty easy to understand as long as you remember the chords. The thing that gets me the most, that makes me, the way my mind ticks is like this. I need to understand why it is the way it is. You can't just tell me that, okay, like for instance, like math. You can't just tell me that 2 + 2 is 4 without telling me why. I need explanation as to why 2 + 2 is 4 and not 6 and not 12 and not or any other number. And this is how I try to teach my children when I'm doing math with them. I'm like, sweetie, girls, it's not just a number. It's not the number 2 plus the number 2. It is an object of something that you're adding together. Whether it's 2 pieces of candy, whether it's 2, two anything, I'm just coming up with something. And so I've actually gone through the point where I've talked to my youngest, because she has a bit of a hard time getting the hang of math, and I explained to her multiplication, and I said, sweetie, all you have to do is just split things up. And so I was explaining to her odds and evens, and she goes, oh, like she was kind of getting it, but she didn't really understand. I explained to her, I said, you know how you have something that is even, like you split it up, right? You like, for instance, like if your sisters had, if we had cookies and you and your sisters wanted them, I would say split it up evenly. So then what would you do? And so she explained to me, she would give her sisters this much and that much and that much. I said, okay, yeah. What if there's 5 cookies and there's 2 of you? And I said split it up evenly. She'd go, oh, well then my sister would get 2, I would get 2, and then we'd split that one in half. I said, perfect. Think about that when you're doing math. Except you can't split certain things up. If you're looking at odds and evens, you can't split that up and go, well, if 3, is 1 here and 1 here, and I can split that in half, that's not even, that's an odd number. So I was trying to get it, branching that down to her and just explaining that to her. So going back to whole music and stuff, I'm trying to understand how, like, tell me why this chord is called this chord. Those are the things that I need to understand in order to go, all right, that's what I'm doing. This is why I'm doing that. And so I spent some time playing some music, and I was like, okay, I'm getting the hang of this, But the female character in Pal game looks like Misty from Pokemon. Mr. Sanucci plus Mrs. Sanucci equals 3. It's actually 4. It's actually 4. It's 4 versus 2. But yeah. But and that's why when it comes to me learning things, I need to understand why that is. Like the music theory, I understand. Like I get it. Like, if I read that stuff, I'm like, okay, this is what they're trying to get at. This is why they're trying to do this. This is why the chords are being, done. So I totally forgot why I was going off on this. I talked about it, and then I'm like, I went down the rabbit hole and explaining like, this is why I need understanding. I need to understand certain things, and this is probably why I'm having a hard time when it comes to like programming and coding. It's like, you can't just tell me that this is what you put in. You gotta explain to me what I'm doing. Except musical notes are arbitrary. You think so? Different cultures have different sets of notes which sound correct. Yeah, you know, I think you're right. You know, some people be like, okay, this sounds a bit off. This is a minor versus a major, and it just doesn't sound right. But for other cultures, it's like, this is the perfect tone we need. Me personally, I wouldn't blame, or I wouldn't say that it isn't or is correct. I would just listen to it like, oh, this is how you would play music your way. This is how you would portray how you would want music to be understood when you play it. You can't interpret music the same all the time. One moment you might be singing these lyrics and you might think it's this way versus that way, and some people are like, well, this is what it's supposed to be, and the songwriter obviously is going to tell you like, this is what it's supposed to mean. Now if you don't give them any any details or any information, then it's like, well, I can interpret it whatever way I want to. Just like interpretive dancing, you know, people will dance and move the way they want to, and it's like, that's not technically dancing in a way where it would be considered what, modern, normal, but it's interpretive. Yeah, I get what you mean. Makes sense. But you know, when it comes to titling or naming something or giving something meaning, I need to understand why that is. It doesn't have to be everything. Like if you give me like a word, or if you give me like for instance, like my desktop, it says orchestra. It's like what does orchestra mean? Why did you use orchestra? There's obviously reason behind it. A lot of it is Latin stuff, isn't it? Orchestra. Greek, Latin. Yep. By Latin from Greek orchestra, from orchestra to dance. For orchestai, to dance. Yeah. So everything is usually Greek related when it comes to words, but kind of why tablature was created for guitar, because not everyone can recognize a C sharp, but if you wrote it out like X43020, you would understand understand top string is muted, 4th fret on the next string, 3rd fret next string down. Yep. Even for some time I didn't fully understand tab. I understand tab. The only problem is my hands can't get to it without like hitting another string. And yeah, it takes practice. It takes time to get that and to build the calluses on your fingers, so then you can curve your fingers properly and press down on the notes without having to rip your skin on the strings. But that actually, when I saw tab, I was like, wow, this makes so much sense to me on why they're doing it. The thing that I want to understand and and I think if I get this down a lot easier, is where the notes are all located. Because rather than like I think my understanding is, rather than sliding all the way down the neck to get to a higher octave of C, you can just move down one string and get to it easier. You know, that's the part where I'm trying to understand, like, what form of the guitar, like how, like the creation of the guitar and the strings and the location and the frets and all that stuff. How did they do this to the point where it would be, okay, I just move my finger down one string and a different fret and I get this note that would be on the other string, I would have to move further down into. If I understand that pattern, I think I can understand how to play it a lot easier. It's like the piano. The piano, obviously, it's 8 keys, if I remember correctly. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You know, it goes over and repeats itself over and over again. That's all it is. And you just are moving different different octaves to get higher notes and lower notes. And you're just playing the same thing over and over again. There's really no change on it other than the fact that you're just changing which note comes where at what time and how high and how low it is. And that's why it's easier for me to understand the piano. The guitar, however, 6 strings, you have to place your finger on the right string and then strum the string. That's where I'm like, okay, help me understand why there's 6 of them and where they're located and why these frets are all put in these certain places. Once I understand that a lot better, I think I would be able to play the guitar a bit easier versus like, okay, why am I putting my finger here? And it's just a matter of remembering. I understand that, but it's like I need that theory kind of explained to me where I'm going, oh, light bulb. Musician is, as I mentioned before, is a great visual learner for instrument stuff. It is too. I think I've looked at it before. I just haven't forced myself to make the purchase or buy the monthly subscription. I think that's what's required, isn't it? Because I haven't been able to tell myself that I'm going to dedicate enough time to be able to spend that money on it. It's like this whole thing where I have, like, if I'm going to be playing a MMO and I have to pay monthly, I need to get my like return of investment off of that monthly payment. You know, it's like if I'm going to pay a subscription for watching shows and movies, I need to use it. If I'm not using it, why am I spending the money? And for me, it's like I can't, like, if I spend the money to do musician or even like the what's the one that they just had that I was looking at, Ultimate Guitar, so you get the tabs and the notes and the chords and all that stuff. If I was to use it more often, then I would see a need to purchase it. I just don't see that use case just yet. It would maybe force me to, but I don't want something to force me to. I want to actually do it because I want to do it, and then I'm actually going to sit there and spend time. And that's what I did today. I was like, I spent 2 hours just playing chords and just trying to understand, okay, if this is how John Legend's All of Me chords are working, then this is what I'm supposed to do. And so I practice. I'm getting my fingers, a little bit stronger for doing that. And I'm like, okay, let me just do this. Let me spend time in actually playing the piano and get used to that. And then I'll move towards other things like playing the drums and, guitar and all that stuff. It's just, I need to motivate myself and get myself into that point where I'm doing something consistently in order for me to spend the money like musician and so forth. As they call it, fretboard patterns. There are like 25 placements of the A note, just in varying degrees of pitch. Exactly. So it's that pattern that I'm trying to understand. Like, okay, help me explain why this pattern is here. Like, do I just move it easier and I get to it a lot faster? Is it easier to move down the string versus going to a different, string on a different fret? But obviously it is. I just need, I don't know. I think I just need to see it and kind of like understand it thoroughly before I can go, I got it. There hasn't been like that ding light bulb yet for me. And many times on YouTube, I'm sorry, I'm like really thirsty. Had a salty lunch or dinner tonight. Even took a nap after that. The food got me really tired. And many times on YouTube, someone would say, you're playing it in the wrong position, and after someone explained and showed it like a 2-note power chord that is on the middle 2 strings, top open, 2nd fret on string down, you can play the same thing on the next 2 thicker strings starting on the 6th and 8th fret. Okay. So I mean, is it the wrong position? Like, maybe they're saying like you're playing it where it's harder. Maybe it would be easier for you to do it this way. I think that's what should be said. It's not a wrong position. It's just a difficult and less efficient, I would say. Why move all the way down the string when you can just move down to a different string rather than using the same string? I mean, you could probably play a whole song on the one string if you wanted to, but why do that? you have 6 other strings with, different pattern locations that you would just use. Musician has a 20 minutes a day free usage. It becomes unlimited time when you pay for it monthly, not to mention you get it for up to 50% off, like recently. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I think if my kids were getting into it too a bit more, then I'd be like, oh, like sure, let's spend the money. But for me, I'm gonna hold off on that. But it's good to know that 20 minutes a day gives you free usage on it. That's nice. I mean, 20 minutes a day is actually a pretty good amount of time that you would practice on for music. I think so. I mean, I spent like an hour and a half just, playing the same notes over and over, or same chords over and over again for John Legend's song, and I have it down where I have the chords down. But then here's the thing, it's like I have the chords down, but I like to be able to play, because I don't sing. I mean, I could probably sing to these songs, I just don't sing very well. But I could just sing the notes, or sing the lyrics to get those notes, but I would rather play the notes and just kind of have the whole thing just kind of be played on an instrument versus me playing the chords and then me singing. I mean, this would force me to have to learn how to sing well. So I mean, that's a good thing, right? So I could probably do that. Here's the thing is, like, so my wife, she's a singer, she's a dancer, she was in show choir and choir in high school, and so she loves to sing. And I'm actually a little bit terrified of singing in front of her, because I'm just like, I'm not that good of a singer. I remember in grade school, middle school actually, I started my 6th grade, and I may have told you guys the story. I started my 6th grade in choir because it was a requirement, you had to. But there are moments where they're like, okay, we're gonna practice going up the warm-ups, and I couldn't hit the high notes anymore. It wasn't an embarrassing moment, but it was one that was kind of like, it stood out because it was obvious. And the choir teacher, she actually said, great job everybody, and then she's like, I just want you to know that some of you might be having a hard time hitting certain notes because you are now maturing. You're hitting puberty. Some voices might get a little higher, some might get a lower. In this case, Sunuchi, she pointed me out right there in front of everybody. It's like, I noticed that it's harder for you to sing higher because your voice is getting lower. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, thanks for letting me know. But the thing is, for me to sing, I have a harder time to kind of go, okay, my voice is fairly low. But when it comes to me trying to sing, I do go up a little bit of an octave. I go like 1 or 2 octaves a bit higher from what my normal voice is. And my wife's like, that's fine, that's your singing voice. You just have to get used to like hitting those notes within that range. And I'm like, how though? Like, I hear myself cracking more than anything, and my wife's like, oh, you just gotta work at it. I'm like, work at singing horribly? Like, work at like trying to get my pitch in? It's like, yeah, it's just a lot of practice, but it's like I am more self-aware when it comes to singing, and I think I'm a bit more embarrassed to sing, because I feel like singing is like a way of like, there's so many people that out there that sing. They might be good, they might be bad, they might be okay, they might be in between. I personally think like singing is just a it's a talent that I'm like, man, like, so some people have and some people don't, and I just don't have it. Singing's a lot different understanding versus an instrument. Yeah, it becomes a tonality thing. Like, someone might play a song in power chords formats and think it's matching the song. Come to find out, the artist might be playing it on different string and fretboard position. Oh, okay. Soon as you started to tell you, but you're no longer a tenor or baritone now. That's pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. Like, now granted, like, she didn't really just say it like that, but like, she put it out nicely to the point where it's like, hey, just want to let you know, like, your voice, like, everybody, you're doing a great job. Don't feel bad if you can't hit certain notes, like Sunuchi, because his voice is changing. That's normal. I'm like, okay. Yeah, that's basically like I mean, I could like just sing baritone. I mean, but the thing is, like, I don't feel like it's strong enough, and it's not supposed to be strong. A baritone voice is not strong at all. I mean, like, if you look at notes that are very low, it is like a deeper bass sound than anything, and it's like, okay, I don't have that lead singer voice. Perfectly fine, I think. I would love to have a lead singer voice. I could work at it, but I think it'd sound more like a falsetto than it would sound anything like it should. That's just me, though. At least I'm not trying to like sound falsetto, right? I mean, that's a good thing. But the thing is, I personally love music. I enjoy music. However, can I make the music work out for my voice? That's a different story. I could always do the instruments. That's what I should probably just do instead. Just do the instruments. There's a guy named Dwight. His singing was terrible, but would work for country. Got to hear him in a Zoom call and made it sense why he couldn't sing well. His southern drawl accent was too heavy and it was interfering with his ability to sing like rock music. Same thing happened to Garth Brooks. He wanted to sing like Kiss, but his voice just couldn't do that style. But country music, it was perfect for it. Okay, yeah. I mean, I could see that. Like you would have like just that drawl, that southern drawl, that twang that you would just, if you tried singing it any other way, it just wouldn't work out. It makes sense. I could see that. I mean, jokingly enough, I've tried to make myself sound very southern with an accent, and I've tried singing certain songs like that too, and it's kind of funny on my part. I wouldn't say it's funny, but. Emotional damage. Why did I have to say it like that? But I knew what you were doing. Oh my god. Oh god. My kids have been saying that too. Like they've said it here and there before. Like emotional damage. There's this video that my wife was watching and she was laughing about it. I saw it earlier too, but I never shared it with her. But it was like, it was a person with a I don't want to say it like I'm ignorant, but it's with a, you know, they're from, they're the Mexican accent, you know, and so it was them saying certain places, so like Starbucks and Home Depot and you know, Dunkin' Donuts, and it was him saying it because the way he was saying it and the way it was spelled was how they would say it, and I couldn't stop laughing because like I could do the same thing. I could say the same thing with the same accent, and my wife's like, you sound just like it. I'm like, it's unintentional. Like it's not like I'm trying to do it, but like, okay, it was intentional, but it was in no way like a bashing or slamming them for their accent. Like I love accents, don't get me wrong. I love Southern accents. I love Australian accents. I actually love Australian accents more. I think Australian and UK are probably like my top two. But it's funny because the UK is like Australia, but I think Australia has a different accent that I think that I enjoy more. So that said, how about those that held out for the Radeon 7600 XT to have great performance, and as the few reviewers have said, there's practically no performance difference between the two. Big disappointment. Between the two, what, the 7600 XT and the 7600? Kiwi accent is better than Aussie's. Wait, what is a Kiwi accent? I don't think I've heard of a Kiwi accent before. It's New Zealand. Oh. You know, here, let me just find something really quick here. Let me just find one.
Kia ora. In this video, I will teach you how to understand the New Zealand accent, so don't go away.
It sounds almost the same. Unless he is not.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to Lean English. I'm Ed, and I'm here to help you achieve your pronunciation goals. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing New Zealand English, which is spoken by approximately 4 million people in New Zealand.
Oh wait, he's British himself.
Polynesians were the first people to settle New Zealand, and the Maori language has contributed lots of words to New Zealand English. However, the biggest influence on its pronunciation has come from Australian English. But although the two accents are very similar, there are some small differences.
Mixed Latino thing. Hey, guess what? I got a job.
For authentic examples of the New Zealand accent, I recommend you listen to the comedians Rose Matafeo, Rhys Darby, Brett McKenzie, and Jermaine Clement. Now,
wait, hold on. What did he say? Who do we listen to?
I recommend you listen to the comedian. For authentic examples of the New Zealand accent, I recommend Brett McKenzie.
Let's see, Brett. Let's do Brett. Rhys Darby. Let's do Rhys Darby. He sounds familiar though. Taika Waititi and Rhys Darby take lie detector tests. I mean that's works, right? Because what Taika is New Zealand himself, right?
Every time. Every time.
Taika, Rhys, we've brought you here today to take a lie detector test.
Oh,
Ah, really?
I thought this was going to be another award. Yet another award for me.
I was hoping for a award. An award?
Yeah.
There's something about Taika Waititi that I love the most. I think it's just the way he is and how his movies are directed. My wife and I just watched Thor: Love and Thunder, and I couldn't stop laughing. It was just hilarious. It was probably one of the better movies. It's up there with Thor Ragnarok. I love Thor Ragnarok because of the humor and just like how the movie was presented. And Love and Thunder was just up there as well. Probably one of my favorite movies.
An award.
Oh, sorry.
One of you will be hooked up to the machine,
Okay.
while the other one asks the questions. Who wants to go first?
Round?
What you have to go through.
What do you have to go through
That's
to not get an Emmy? trying to play it cool, but I'm actually nervous now. I think whenever I lie, my stomach gets all trembly. Cool. Do I keep my arms like this?
Yes, you can rest your hands.
Okay, questions for Taika from Rhys. Here we go. Taika,
Yes.
I'm going to ask you a few questions to get a baseline for the machine. Is your name Taika David Cohen?
Yes.
Are you from Aotearoa, New Zealand?
Yes, I sure am and proud of it.
Am I?
Yes.
Cheers. Are you ready to take this lie detector test?
I mean, will they have any bearing on the thing? I don't want to, but yes, I'm ready.
All right, we'll go
At least
with
he's not like tied up to like an electric
Maybe.
chair and he gets shocked or something.
During the 2005 Oscars, you pretended to be asleep when they announced your category. You told all the other nominees to pretend to sleep as well, right?
That's correct.
Were you angry they all bailed on the prank?
No.
Lie.
Interesting.
Okay, well, fine. I'm not someone who cares about that kind of thing. So I got all the attention.
You didn't win in 2000.
He got all the attention. You know, I'll admit, Kiwi accent is actually just as good as Australian. I think I still have like this little. I have a heart for Australian accents. Like I just love Australian accents. And Kiwi, I would say, is just up there as well. I'd say they're both for me. Is that kind of weird that I'm saying that? I don't know. There's no clock increase or shaders. There's only 8 more gigs of RAM on 1080p test. The difference is like up to only 5% more performance at moments for the XT version with the extra 8 gigs of RAM. So just get a 7600 then, right? If I'm gonna get I think the only thing I would get a 7600 is to throw it in my streaming PC so then I can get AV1 encoding. That's probably the only thing I would do. I think that would just be worth it just to get the 7600 and not have to spend a little bit more. I mean, I don't even know what the differences are with the two, but I like Thor: Love and Thunder, but it generally is considered one of lower rated Thor films. Really? This is just because like people were just like, oh well, you know what? I didn't mind it. I was like, the thing is, I'm not a big Marvel fan when it comes to comics and the stories behind them all. So whatever is being presented to me in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna complain. It's entertainment. I'm there to be entertained, and I was entertained. that's all it is for me. Sorry. If somebody's gonna be like, oh, you suck for loving Thor: Love and Thunder, I'm like, I don't give a crap, man. You have your own opinion about the movie. I have my own opinion about the movie. So do you? You should have seen Taika on That's My Jam. He could sing very well. Oh, really? I love Aussie's cunt. This cunt. Are you sure? You're sure that's the only reason, Foxy?
2005, and your fellow nominees
The
left
one
you
is nervous at
hanging
telling
on
the truth.
crank,
I
but
speak
you
from
did win an
experience.
Oscar
Oh,
in
okay.
2020. Would you say you had the last laugh after all? I didn't write this.
I know. Well,
Yes or no?
Sorry. Yes. No, but I feel I've got more laughs to come. That's just the tip of the laughberg.
I love it. The Laughberg. So you needed an award to validate you?
Yes.
That is true.
Yeah, okay. Thought so. Be honest.
Don't we all?
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean,
accept
if you're working hard towards something and you don't get recognized for it, you just kind of feel a little disappointed and shot down. I would agree wholeheartedly on that.
speech before in case you won?
Yes, I practiced a little bit in the 4 minutes beforehand, but I was trying to make something up. So you can watch it. I don't know what I'm saying.
Must watch that. No, I'm just kidding. I've seen that. I'm not lying. You write, direct, act, and produce. So would you say you're a quadruple threat?
Yes, but also I do more.
Yeah, it's not just
just that.
more. There's
That's
more.
not all
There's
I do in
more.
my life.
Just do
Exactly.
more.
That's what I was
It's a
thinking.
myriad of talents.
So would you say that as an actor, you have leading man looks?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think so.
I agree. That's a yes.
Oh, and now that you've said yes, and I thought you would, can you elaborate why? I don't think we need to.
I don't think we need. It's like asking the.
Yeah.
All the few
wind
reviewers
why it
whom did
blows.
reviews on it said it's
Right.
basically
Is
only good
why
for
is your
encoding
neck
a
so
low
tall?
rate,
The
low
ancient saying
mid-range,
goes, but your
1080p
answer's
game
no
with
answer when
only
you
high
ask,
performance and
why is your
esport
neck
tier
so
game.
long?
Okay.
Exactly. Here's one though. Do you think you're as handsome as this man?
Timothy? Tim? No. I actually don't. I do think I'm handsome, but I think Timothy Chalamet is more handsome.
He is being truthful.
Okay.
I mean, I've
If
said
I
it
went
before,
AMD
I've
for
said it many
7600, I would get
Yeah.
that to
Oh,
save
here's
money
one
and put
from
it
the
towards
side.
something else.
Yeah,
What do you think about my looks?
I think you're dashing.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
like if you're on a budget, you would get the 7600 to kind of make up for maybe more RAM or something like that, or more powerful PCU or CPU. Oof, this lie detector test is making me cringe because the polygraph is not really reflecting what Taika's doing. Yeah,
A very good-looking man.
No.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. This is nerve-wracking for the questionnaire. You've said this about improvising. I figure out who's good at it and
That's
who's
sweet.
not, and only allow the people who are good at it to do it.
But that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because not everyone's good at it.
With regards to the improvising, is this man good at it?
Chris is incredible at improvising, yes.
Okay. How about him?
He doesn't improvise as much. He didn't need to.
He's a very good
He also
actor.
doesn't need to. He's the greatest actor.
isn't that joking about him one time
That's
freaking
where
out
his
on
actor
stage?
grew up.
Okay.
Doesn't need to improvise.
And finally, how about him?
Reese Darby is, in my opinion, one of the greatest improvisers I've ever known. And I've been in the scenes, I've been in the trenches with him to prove it.
Awesome.
You are telling the truth.
Oh, thank God.
When it comes to my friends, I always tell the truth.
You were also recently
He's wiggling his
named
toes.
in the Time
Lies.
100 most
He's wiggling his toes. Okay, but going back to the accent, that's actually pretty funny. I like their accents. Nothing wrong with their accents.
Hi everyone, my name's Taika Waititi and this is the Wired Autocomplete interview.
I like these sometimes, watching
I
this.
Google myself all the time. Knowing me intimately is still not enough. I just need to know more. Welcome to my nightmare.
He should have done stand-up too.
How many languages does Taika Waititi speak? What else would it be? How many languages does Taika Waititi collect? English. That's the one I can speak the best, and not even that good. A little bit of German, a little bit of Maori. How Taika Waititi get Thor? Well, I'll tell you how Taika Waititi get Thor. Just the way that everyone else gets Thor. I went and did a meeting with Marvel. They were awesome. They loved me. I loved them. That's how we get the movie. How did Taika Waititi become a director? I didn't start till I was quite late. You know, there's all these other directors who started when they're like 8 years old. And they're like, I've got to be a filmmaker. I was like 30. Before that, I was a painter. I used to paint pictures. Film was something I hadn't tried.
Really?
So I wrote a short film. I was like, I'll give this a go. And that short film got nominated for an Oscar. Well, who cares? Didn't win. How Taika Waititi? He good. How to contact Taika Waititi? Who Taika Waititi? Me. Who is Taika Waititi? Voice in Lightyear. Can't remember the name.
Oh my God.
Mal? Mo. I'm the laziest actor you'll ever.
I don't know what to say about that if he doesn't remember the character he played.
come across. I played Hitler, didn't read anything about him. I just played Blackbeard in Our Flag Means Death. I went on Wikipedia, I typed in Blackbeard, and there's too many words. I read the first part, which is like he's from Bristol, and I looked at the Bristolian accent, which is like Stephen Merchant. It was like, and I thought, nah, too hard. So I just did my own accent. That's it. That's my range. My range is me. I don't try, and I'm successful. So, who does Taika Waititi play in Thor Ragnarok? Korg, the big guy made of rocks.
You know, he sounds a bit full of himself, and I'll give him the credit that he's talented enough to say that. But I don't like people who like to just kind of do that. But you know, it's not like he does it all the time, right? I hope not. That's when I'm going, that's a little bit too much. But
Again, my accent, it shouldn't be allowed. It's not just a voice, guys, all right? I was in a motion capture suit, so all of Korg's movements, that's real acting. Who does Taika Waititi play in The Mandalorian? IG 88 or 11. I play a bounty hunter droid called IG 88. Who does Taika Waititi play in The Mandalorian? IG 11, of course.
oh man, his accent.
Even that's just my own accent. This is really revealing for me.
The perspective of buying a 7800 XC, it would be harder for me to save for versus if I get a 7900 XC, well, it might cost me more. There are some that I can get for smaller payments amounts up to 5 months. His accent is very unique in comparison. Look at the actor who plays Boba Fett. He's a New Zealander as well. An accent is different. Oh, you're talking about I just saw his face here on the right side. Damn it. What was his name? Oh, look, I'm live. Right here.
Every time.
Pedro
Just
Pascal.
before you put it on me, I just want to say I'm innocent. It's
Wait,
fine.
he's from New Zealand too?
Take me to jail. I could use the break. No, I've never done drugs.
He's lying.
Well, there we have it. Oh, you're talking about Bob? Oh, my bad. Boba Fett. That's Dinger. I went with the Mandalorian and then like the Book of Boba Fett. We're talking about that. Tamir Morrison. That's who you guys are talking about. My bad. My bad. I was just going straight with the Mandalorian. No, they're not all. They don't all look alike.
We're headlong barreling into Boxing Day. You were sitting here after being to how many different countries meeting the fans?
Yes, Atlanta, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Germany, Tokyo, home yesterday.
Holy macaroni.
Huh.
It's a worldwide tour in a way, and got to meet some beautiful talent. Tim Middleton,
Yeah.
was it?
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah,
Tom Hiddleston.
that guy. Mads.
Yeah. Mads
Oh,
Middleton.
and
Mads-
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And Cumberbatch, Benedict Cumberbatch. They were all there. Ewan McGregor. You had a wonderful time. They were wonderful people.
Well, you just slot right in. So I'm getting from that you
Damn.
have Star Wars fans.
Some
to deal
big
with.
titles, big actor names there. Yeah, his.
It was one of those we got invited to. The one in Tokyo was huge, like a Tokyo Con.
So how are the fans now? You and I sat down.
Did they not get the right microphone for this? Like, it's kind of weird how the microphone. They don't have any microphones on them, do they? It sounds very
at a
distant.
convention like 15, 16
Yes.
years ago, and I saw how the fans treated Boba Fett then. But now you've had Mando
Yes.
and you've had Boba Fett. I mean, what
Yes.
the heck?
Yeah, I've really noticed the popularity stakes have gone up a little bit.
For Tim?
Yes, very much so. There's people in my line now.
People in this line. I love it. Yeah, weird mic setup. And I know, right? Right when they started talking, I was like,
Yes, there were
like
people.
it sounds very distant. That's kind of weird. Is this News Hub too? They're gonna have to work on getting the right microphones. I mean, not that I'm an expert on it, but at least they could get better microphones. I feel like was it maybe like the hanging mic that the guy just kind of like did something with it? I don't know. There's something weird. But yeah, no, actually okay, I'll admit the Kiwi accent is good. I like it. Those two right up there. Oh, guys, Tekken 6 is coming. Oh my god, it's $70. Never mind. Tekken 6 is, or Tekken 8. I'm sorry, Tekken 8 is out, and looks like we got mixed reviews of it. I have not played Tekken in forever. I saw somebody talking about it, that it's coming out, and I was just like, oh, okay, cool. I should probably pay for this and play it. Oh, people are talking about how the game's crashing on them here. Let's see here. This is pay $70, start game, queue online match, game crashes, disconnects, repeat. I don't play online when it comes to fighting games. I think I'm a sweaty player when it comes to playing fighting games. I can probably play against somebody in person, but when it comes to playing somebody online, I just don't feel comfortable doing it. Fix your game, Harada. A fighting game with a fatal errors and online matchmaking is like a first-person shooter releasing with inadequate servers. A multiplayer game where you can't play multiplayer is absurd. But I mean, it's still Tekken. It looks really solid. Just fix the game. I probably wouldn't pay $70 for a fighting game though. A lot of fatal errors people are mentioning here. It looks good. Yeah, it's who's the one that decided that it was $70 now? Was it Ubisoft? First they say it's so expensive, and then they charge $80 or $70 for the game. Was it Ubisoft? I gotta find that now. See news. Who's the one that started that? I think that was Ubisoft, wasn't it? Anyways, if it was Ubisoft and then they were saying like people don't deserve, like people shouldn't be buying games now, they should be paying for a subscription, that's a little weird. Taika's accent, as you can hear, is similar, but it's also unique. Like he makes himself sound sparkly, peppy, happy sounding. Yeah, he does. It's just his personality that kind of brings out the accent a bit more. That's how I feel it is. Man, games are gonna be so expensive now. I'm not even gonna be buying games at full price. Let's go back here. Deliver Us the Moon is on sale. Was that the one that I played, or was it Mars? Don't they have a second one that came out? When did this one release? 2019. That's the one that I played. Don't they have Deliver Us Mars? Yeah, that's the second one. Oh, it's got NVIDIA slapped all over across it. RTX on and off. Yo, Only Cats, how's it going? Happy Friday, you man. Yeah. Very, very personality based for Taika's accent. I try to wait for games to go on sale now. I know, me too. Like, I wouldn't mind getting Borderlands, or not Borderlands, but Baldur's Gate, but I'm not gonna be. What is the synopsis of this game? Sequel to the award-winning Deliver Us the Moon, Deliver Us Mars is an atmospheric sci-fi adventure offering an immersive astronaut experience. Explore new frontiers on a suspense-fueled, high-stakes mission to recover the Ark colony ship stolen by the mysterious Outward. 10 years late, after the Fortuna mission, humanity is closer than ever to extinction. After a mysterious distress call from Mars, Earth's youngest astronaut, Kathy Johansson, joins the Zephyr and its crew on one last mission to recover the Ark colony ship stolen by the mysterious Outward, and with them ensure the survival of the human race. Board the Zephyr as you journey from Earth to the surface of Mars, traverse and endures of harsh, unforgiving terrain as you quest to discover secrets left behind by Outward. Use both brains and brawn to overcome mental and physical challenges, find the arcs, and uncover the motivations of those behind the distress call that brought you here. Oh, you actually get to see her face too. Kathy Johansson, wasn't she? Wasn't she part of the first one? Hold on, let me find this. I'm doing this so that you guys can't see things in my account. Sorry. I thought it was familiar. Her name sounds familiar. Wait, Epic Games had Deliver Us Mars as a freebie back in November? Because I'm seeing somebody's review here. Hold on, did I get that? Shit, probably didn't. What's his name? Tyler 2K from the AMD stream team was playing it briefly on here, so earlier today or yesterday. Okay. Tyler 2K is live now playing. Oh, is he? Ate some pizza, bad choices. Oh, pizza in general is a bad choice, or you're saying like it was bad to eat that? It is in my library. Okay, yeah, it's free. I got it. Cool. I have to play that because we played the Deliver Us the Moon. Sweet. Never mind. I don't have to purchase it. I love it when games are already in my library. Yeah, would love that new Sonic Frontiers game, but again, they still want $70 for. Oh my god, $70. Really? Do some games actually like? Does it actually make it worthwhile? Well, what do we got here? It's saying here the Sonic Frontiers is $60, but the digital deluxe is $70. Oh, okay. Would I play Sonic Frontiers? Is this more like open world? Ah, it does look open world. Huh. I don't know if I'd buy the game though. All right, well, back's bothering me and have second art session today. Night all, take care and have a safe weekend. Thank you, Terry. Take it easy. Appreciate you tuning in. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next week. It's open world? Okay. It looks pretty neat. I just don't know if I would spend that much money on it. You know what I should play? I should finish playing Final Fantasy VII Remake because Rebirth is coming out. Or did it already come out? I mean, it's coming out on PlayStation. It's not on PC yet, right? So that gives me more time to actually just enjoy playing it before I buy the second one. I'm not saying that I would buy the second one right away. I still have yet to finish the first one. I'm still a little bummed out that it's actually multiple games that you have to purchase. It's not just one whole story of it all. It feels really warm in here. Warmer than I want it to be. Hang tight. I'm gonna check and see if I can I think I might turn on this device here. If not, then I might just crack open the window. It's not freezing anymore. It's above freezing, but only like a few degrees if I remember. I think the weather outside, like things are melting, but it's still, yeah, it's 35 right now. Today was a high of 37. Okay, that's not bad. Things are melting. That's good. It's just now icky. It's kind of icky. So, all right, hang tight. Let me just go check a few things. the window. Buy this to finish part of the storyline. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I feel like. I mean, granted, I know how Final Fantasy VII turns out. I know what it is all about. Play the original, but to have to pay that much, I don't know. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but just do this. That's what I feel like. It's like, why am I paying? Like, I understand that the game itself was originally like 3 discs, but why do I have to pay for the 3 discs now? That's just me. I will eventually buy it. All right, what are we playing tonight? Oh, my door opened up, but that's fine. I just want to play something chill tonight. I say that, but then I'm looking at Call of Duty. Tons of games, but I know. You push the door. Well, here's the thing, like, I read something a few weeks ago about, like, if your door, like, just keeps swinging open, you're supposed to, like, take out the little pin and then bend it and then put them back in, and it helps create tension. And they say, oh, if you do it on 1, you're good. If you do it on, you might have to do it on 2 or potentially all 3 of them. I did. I bent all 3 of those pins and it's still opening up. I'm like, what the hell's going on with this door? I wouldn't blame the carpenters or the people that put this place together, but there are other things that I've looked around here and I'm like, that's a little fishy. That's a little fishy. I'm like, can you guys, I mean, granted, like, places are being built within record time nowadays. I feel like they're kind of like half-assing and taking shortcuts that they should be taking. That's just how I feel sometimes. Chill game sounds fun. I was on GTA 5 earlier doing online, and that has changed a lot. Now you can do stuff without others involved. Oh, really? I usually used to do just like solo play online by myself and just enjoy it. I would never have anybody else jumping in with me and playing. What can we do that's just chill? Like, the thing is, like, I want to play games, but then I want to play something that's like just gonna be entertaining at the same time. I mean, Pal World is probably chill, but then I don't have that. At least it's not, $70 to play that. Still gotta finish Starfield. Still got Lies of P to finish. Why did I launch Dying Light? Did I launch? No, that wasn't. Like, just sitting here and talking, I'm fine with too. The finals. Did you realize that we actually got something here the other night, Soul? 8.9 players have this achievement, which is winning a round in any mode without being eliminated. Go us! We got that yesterday when we played this. That was great. I think you got it. I think Terry got it. Oh, hit an opponent in the head with an explosive carryable. There we go. Or was this like a team being eliminated? I don't know if you had enough. I didn't know you had. I do have it. I just don't play it often on stream. I spent time playing this game just to work on win the discovery event. Only 6.4% of people have won this. The discovery events are actually what makes it easier to win. I mean, do you want me to show you guys? What are these golden ones here? Win discovery event, hit 240 miles per hour using any car. 1156, take down 100 cop vehicles. Maybe not many people played this game, I don't know. A bit of Paradise Smasher, way through all the billboards. 2.4% of players. You have friends? No, I don't, because I haven't completed this. So if you play the discovery events, that actually gets you a lot of like rep at night, and then you can work towards getting like the special vehicle special upgrades. Do you want me to show you guys that really quick? I can show you guys that pretty quick here. It's like a 30-minute run around in the city. Let's launch the game. This is gonna be chill, kind of. There's only 58 viewers of this game right now. We're just gonna play it, whatever. Is this all in alphabetical order? There it is. I played Need for Speed Heat, but not that much. Let me just put it this way. I've played it enough where I've maxed out my rep for nights, and I don't have all the cars yet, but I've maxed them all out. I maxed out my reps for night driving, and I'm only on like what? I'm not far in the storyline at all. I am not far in this game with the storyline. I think what did Steam say? I had like 30 something hours in it. So we're gonna play solo. But once you get to the point, you just have to manage all the cops. That's the tricky part in this game. And I found a way of like avoiding the cops. I've done it a few times where I've managed it. The other night, or not the other night, but a few weeks ago, I was playing this just kind of level up my car. And
No news on that cop. Don't imagine too many people around here are gonna miss him.
Yeah, I've not played. I only have 10 cars, but I usually use my Corvette here. It's 400 plus. Everything else is kind of like I could slowly work at it, but I use that or my Skyline, my GTR. I have some nicer cars around here, but then I don't work on them enough, and you have to drive them in order to unlock certain upgrades. So in this case, I'm trying to work on performance. So I have ultimate pluses, and the only way you can get ultimate plus parts is that you have to acquire them in the heat level matches. And for some reason I'm not getting, I think I got like the last time I tried this twice, I got ultimates on some of these twice here. I think I have, let me see here, some of these will show how many I have owned. I have 3 of the ECUs owned. I have 3 of the ECU pluses owned. Like, I'm like, what? Like, I don't want to buy a duplicate. I got 3 of these damn things. Like, I don't know if this is like, maybe, let's see here. Let me swap the cars and see if I can actually equip it on something else. Is that what's going on here? Let me see if I can equip it on a different car. I thought you had to like, oh, there we go. I can actually equip it. Oh shit, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Buy and equip, yes. So I'm basically like tricking out this whole thing. But you have to purchase it and you have to like unlock it if I remember correctly. Like this only has ultimate. What can we get this guy up to? We can equip this one. Actually, let's not equip this one. Let's go back to what did I have equipped? This one was... Bring this baby back. Love the color on that car. The Lotus Elise. Yeah, that I think I got this guy and I was like, man, I want to change the way this thing looks. Actually, let's make this thing faster. Let's drive this baby around. I like this baby. Let's see, 1 15-pound tank. Let's do that. I got enough money. Chassis. Are we doing pro? Let's do pro. Or no, there's sports pro. I think we're doing, I'm sorry, I was saying that wrong. We're doing track suspension. I mean, we could do showcase. Combines the strengths of drift and on-road handling, making a good choice for most drift events. I think let's do track suspension. This thing's pretty fast. We are doing not drag tires. We're doing track tires. We're racing this baby. I got to get it close to 400 though. Can we do it? Eight speed. I'm using a controller, don't mind me. Rally. This it doesn't usually run in off-road moments here, but kill switch jammer. I need a repair kit because it gets tricky at when you start driving with the cops here at heat level 5. It gets crazy. We're not doing damage increase, we're doing damage decrease. Reinflatable tires, I avoid those things, so I'm good. We're gonna do damage reduction because I'm gonna get my ass handed to me if we're gonna try doing that. 343, I think that's gonna be tricky. Let's see what we can do. Now, I don't normally buy a lot of Need for Speed games because it's just kind of the same thing over and over again.
Hey, sorry you had
That's
to see that
e-braking. All right.
Lucas still pissed?
He'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what I usually do here is, so as you can see, my reputation level is 50, and I just keep on maxing it all out. But what you need to do is once you start unlocking, so there's certain heat level races, and that unlocks you the next part that you can get that's either ultimate or ultimate plus. But what I do here is I'm looking for the discover races. So there's one here. Discovery A takes you around the entire map. It's basically just like a endurance race from here all the way to, like, I think down here. And then once you get to that, there's another discovery race here. And each rep you get, every time you win, you get 47,000 rep. That in one race would get me to, I think, heat level 3. So if I do, where is it at? There it is. So if I do this one, I think 48,000, that will give me heat level 3. I think I have to get 4 races in to get to heat level 5. So there's discovery A, B, and then there's C all the way down over here, if I remember correctly. That's not it. There it is. And then C takes you all the way back to where A is. And if you do this over and over, your rep just goes up like crazy. So you just got to get to it and then Whoops.
There'll be plenty of people. Even so, think you could?
I'm in.
Thanks. See you there.
That's a rock. Oh, whoops. At least I'm not damaging my car terribly. It doesn't show that I damaged it. I can't get up there. Why can't I get up there? All right, whatever. Let's go this way. I'm a good driver, honestly. Drag tires on this? Yeah, it's not really drag worthy, I think. If I had a Lotus Elise, I'd make it look just like this car. Wow, I banged my car that hard on that one. This one's got better, it has better handling than my GTR does. The movement on this one's actually a lot better. So let's get to that track and then we'll race. So, but these games are like, they're so arcadey. Like this is going 90 miles an hour, but it doesn't feel like I'm going 90 miles an hour. It claims it's 90 miles an hour. It's lying. Let's just put a number on here and make it look like it's going fast. I love how you can actually accelerate. You can hit the gas while you're sitting there getting ready for the races while people are like walking around taking pictures. Like I'm doing this right now. My car is just all damaged. Let's see if I can manage this. We're going against the big boys here. I'm so used to these tracks here too, so. Whoops. I'm trying to avoid hitting anybody else too. Yeah, this car's actually got better handling. Well, I'm winning. I mean, I can make it harder if I wanted to, but like, the thing is, like, when they make it harder, it's not even like, it's not hard in a fun way. It's like for instance, like when you're going up against like the cops, they somehow catch up to you like it's nothing. Like if you're already going in what they say is like over 100 and something miles an hour, and all of a sudden you get like Corvettes just pulling up to you and trying to pull you over. It's like, how did this happen? Oops, there's a turn. I thought there was a turn. Oh shit, I didn't even see that car. I wasn't paying attention to my speed. Where's the straightaway? There we go. Get my 15 pounds of NOS right here. Yeah, this car can handle these turns pretty well. Oh. Rub some paint off of you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, NPC driver. I should actually buy like Forza Motorsport or Forza Horizon. Did we play Forza Horizon 5? Was it that we were playing? We should go back and play that. But they have the new Forza Motorsport game, isn't there? So as you can see, it's kind of easy to win. Boom, there we go. Oh, actually that's up ahead. Some of these I overpass with the next location. So that gets me up to to heat level 3. Get over onto Discovery B, do it over. That car does handle pretty good for the Lotus. My Skyline would be had taken hard turns on that going up the hill there, or the mountain. I actually have to like force it to drift. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Oh, the cops are here. Whoa. The escaping part is the hard one. Once you get to heat level 5, there's a chopper, there's this giant truck that tries ramming you from like straight on. And one of the things that I don't like about this game sometimes is like the map really screws you over. So there was that ramp that I just passed over there to my right. If you take that ramp going at like really high speeds, you hit something on the map and the game's like border or collision detection thinks you hit something, and then you like suddenly slow down and like it looks like you hit something, but you don't. You go up the ramp and you just collide into something because you're going too fast. I'll show you guys next time. So the game being an arcade game, I mean, it's fun. It's not a simulation. There's nothing wrong with it. It's pretty easy to play this game. However, oops. They could do with some improvements on the map and collision detection. Damn, I should use this car more often. I'm already 1,100 yards ahead of the racer behind me. Damn. Usually I'm about 900 with my GTR. But like I said, this car handles very well. I'm not even using my NOS. And that race is done. Alright, so that was B. Oops. I think C's right here. Yep, so here's Discovery C. This is 47,000 reps too. So once you get to rep level 3, you can do the Heat 3 one. The thing is, you have to get the race done. And then once you get the race done, you actually head back to your garage in order to acquire the part. You don't acquire it after the race. You apparently am holding on to like a, I don't know, I call it a coupon, because you have to get back to your garage in order to redeem like the part that you won. Oh, what the hell, dude? Oops. Sorry, Lamborghini. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, my car isn't fast enough to catch up with these guys when we're going tops. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I'm gonna get so screwed in this. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me before. Alright. The top 3 is gonna be harder to get to. I don't have to get first in these races, but I just get first so that I can get more rep. The drifting in here is pretty easy to do. Like, my car's already damaged pretty bad. Let's see, do I want to use a gas station or do I want to use my repair? I think I'm gonna try to shoot for a gas station. I think there's one up ahead that I can try to hit. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it very well though. As long as you drive through it. That did not repair. Why did that not repair? Shit. That's okay. Just avoid hitting other cars. There's another one up ahead here that I might be able to hit through. There we go. There's the repair. So at night you only get 3 repairs through the gas station. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't use them all up because I'm going to need them for heat level 5. You just have to drive through them. And then there's that additional repair that you have on the bottom right. As long as you have that purchased and equipped, then you can use repairs at any time you want. Up to 2 in this case that I have. All right, I think, is A right in front of me or behind me? There's A. All right, so 36,000. So we start all over again. I'm only at heat level 4. And then you do it 2 more times and you get to heat level 5. And then you have to find the heat level 5 race, go there, win that, and then you have to run back home. So this is about, like, how long did it take me here? Probably like a 30-minute thing to do. Let's try driving like this. This might be a bit trickier. I don't mind driving like this. I prefer it sometimes, most of the time. However, then I don't get to see my pretty cars. I usually turn out the music. I forget if these musics are actually like... I wonder if these are DMCA strikes against me if I have them playing. I forget. So we do race A again, and then do race B one more time. And then I should get my level 5 heat. The higher the heat, the more cops are after you when they find you. Drifting in this game is too easy though. The way you drift is you tap on the brake and you start drifting. If your car can manage to drift. You can obviously configure your car to do various things. I think I have an RX-7 here that does drifting. I don't do a lot of the drifting races in this game. Just kind of been just enjoying driving and working on getting cars. That car's... damn it. I thought I had it the turn right, but then he was right up there. I thought I had enough room in front of him. Should have gone behind. There we go. Oop, I should have taken that turn a little bit faster. Oh, damn it. We're okay. Not too much damage done. I know the downfall of racing games, especially when you're streaming, is that not many people enjoy watching people racing unless they're really into it. And in most cases, if somebody's into racing, they're racing themselves. I think I've kind of learned that is that if you're driving or you don't have like the nice setup of like a simulation, there aren't many people that come and watch you stream. All right, so there's heat level 4 almost done. Get this race in. Then you got to find heat level 5, or you got to find the heat race 5. It's on the map. I can already track it, but you can go do 3 and 5 and get it, but then the only problem is like you have 2 parts that you have to deal with avoiding the cops. So you could potentially lose both of them if you don't get out of there in time. You like racing games? I like racing games. I got no problems with them. I love to race. I love doing the whole racing simulation too. Oh, what the hell? Freaking car. Oh, damn it. Let's do this. All right, so here's the ramp. I'll show you guys what happens here on the ramp. If you're going too fast, you screw yourself over. Okay, this one didn't screw me over. I wasn't going that fast, so. But oh shit. But my GTR will literally collide into something. I'm not gonna win this one, but it's okay. I'm just here to get rep and heats. Damn, that car in front, the car in first is 1,000 yards ahead of me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch up. Let's see what happens. I'm never usually this far behind. He level up went to 5. There we go. So we got a chopper behind us, and now we're gonna be dealing with some big boys here. Unless I escape in time, which I did. All right, we're good. Woo, that was close. I'm looking at my map trying to see where all the other racers are. Here we go. Let's do this. I don't think that. Oh yeah, sure enough. Right after I said that, there's a turn up ahead. Let's go through there. All right, we got the repair. I mean, I don't mind being behind because it actually makes racing fun. Being first all the time, it's not enjoyable. Alright, there's heat level 5. So now we need to go find... We gotta avoid the cops. Get to heat level 5. And then get that race in. Alright, here we go. Well, let's not hit the cars here. 1, 2. I like this view better. All right, so we got the 2 repairs. We're good there. We got 1 repair left through the gas station. I just need to avoid the cops to get to heat level to get to the race, because if I get caught by the cops, I can't activate the race. I got there. Unfortunately, I didn't win it, but second place isn't bad. Again, this is like against NPCs, so who knows if they were actually pushing their hardest. There's a sprint race I don't want to do. Weird turn here. We're just gonna cut through. There you are. All right, so part reward is an ultimate. Usually it's like you can get an ultimate plus, but ultimate plus I think is between the two of these here. All right, let's see if I can win against these guys. I think this is like a 400 plus race. I have to win this. That's the problem. If I get the speed in, I should be fine. Oh, he's trying to push me off. Damn. Yeah, I don't have... maybe I have the acceleration. I just gotta avoid... If I can manage to drive efficiently, then I think I got this. Oh, this is gonna be a challenge. This is okay. Everything's fine. We'll get there. Damn you, Flynn, for trying to push the man out the road. It's funny too, my kids watch me play this and they're like, are these real players? Because they have names above them. I'm like, nope, they don't. I mean, they're not real players, don't worry. Yeah, this guy's got speed. He's got the acceleration that I don't have. Oops, I'm sorry. Not really. Let's use our unce when we can. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Too much. Shit. At least it's a turn there. Woo, that was close. I wanted to avoid that one. Oh! What just happened?
Press the C key for
What?
accessibility options.
What the hell just happened? There's an auto update going on with the AMD? What? No, there shouldn't be. That was weird. Okay. Let's... Oh, shit. Okay, we're good. That was a weird one. I have no idea. Like, the game just suddenly, like, blipped out, and I was like, what's going on? And then I had a little pop-up there. It's saying AMD had an auto update. In the middle of a game. Thank you, Microsoft. But we won. Alright, so we got the part. The only thing now is, do we either A, run back to the garage, or we find heat level... I don't think we can do it a second time. Can we do it a second time? Let's see if we can do it a second time. I mean, might as well. The cops didn't even catch me at all. This was actually one of the easier races I've had. We just gotta avoid the cops. That's all. So you can see there's that part icon on my map. So I'm carrying this part around, I guess, and I have to get back home. The only problem is, like, if you get home, the reputation starts all over again. All right, so there's a cop up ahead. I'm gonna have to avoid. Okay, he turned. There we go. While you're racing in this game, I was racing in Garfield Kart Furious Racing with some friends. Nice. Was that fun? Do you like arcade racing more than real racing, Care? Good, I avoided that cop. Good. I don't know if I'm gonna get another part after racing this again. I think you only get it once. I forget, but if it's available, let's just try it again. It's the same race. Yo, Frosty Shakes, how's it going? Bro, Tekken 8 is out, it's so good. That's what I hear people saying. I heard people though, like I saw the reviews, people were saying like the matchmaking or multiplayer is like causing the game to crash. There's some errors on that part. But I have not played Tekken in forever. I saw somebody tweeting about it and I was like, shoot, I'm gonna have to get this game because it looks good. Is Paul in the game still? I was a Paul main. I remember playing Tekken like 1 and 2 when it first came out. I was so badass at that game. Yeah, this race is gone, so I have to go find race number 3. I don't think it's gonna give me. It does give me an ultimate. I don't think it gives me enough though. Let's see. Let's try to get this. We'll do heat level 3 race and then run back to the garage. We're just doing a chill stream tonight. Soul was talking about that. He's like, wow, you have Need for Speed Heat, and I was like, yeah, I'll show you what I do in the game now. My rep is like 50 max, and I haven't even beaten the storyline or have gone through the main storyline. I'm just trying to upgrade all my parts to Ultimate Plus, and you have to do that by going into races. So I'm just showing Soul. Soul hasn't played this a lot. Did you see that? My car just tweaked out because I bumped into something on the road. And there's nothing on the road. The game does this sometimes. I prefer kart racing over arcade and realistic racing. Oh, okay. Like Mario Kart and whatnot. With like power-ups and stuff. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. That's the proposition. This is, there we go. Sprint Race 3. Like, holy shit, I was doing half bar damage combos like water. I like sim racing too, but the new Forza on Steam is ass. The Horizon is better. Oh, really? Oh, good. We were just talking about that. I'll probably go back and buy Horizon 5. Realistic racing requires too much time investment. You need to tune every part of the car for the given track. Yeah. Nope, I like it though. I just don't sit there and spend too much time on that. And you should. I should. That's what makes me better at the track and the race. I just don't invest the time to do that. And arcade racing is okay. And it's just for fun, so nothing wrong. Dude, come on, I can make these turns easier than you can. What are you doing? Get the hell out of my way. Damn NPC. Well, you got in my way, officer. Shit. Hold up, I'll read that in a bit, guys. Sorry. I'm racing right now. Sim racing's good with the wheel. Yeah, that's why I want to get like an actual like setup and everything. I thought you were working on this, Blake. Come on, buddy. What are you doing? Like talking to him like he's a real player. You can just say presets from other people online. That way you don't have to do big tunes. Oh, yeah, that's true. Get out of my way, Blake. I'm screwing him over so big on this. But that's okay. I wouldn't do this against a real player, though. I would not drive people off the road if I'm playing online against other people. Oh shit, there's a chopper now too. Look at that, my car just tweaked out again.
Barricades are being put up in the city. Copy that.
Oh, this is gonna get spicy. They're still on my tail. We're gonna have a big boy here soon to try to take me out. Oh, did I? Oh, I almost escaped. I think I have to get underneath something to lose this chopper. You're playing arcade racing right now. Yeah, I know. I am. Oh, tunnel. Here we go. All right, now we gotta go home. We'll go to our main garage. Let me keep track of this. So this is a tunnel here. Okay. Whenever I need a chopper loss, I got a tunnel here to work with. There are other tunnels around here, but I just don't know where they are. All right, lost them. Good. Let's get to the garage now. Like, I can't drift like this in the simulation. If I were to do this in the simulation, I wouldn't be able to control it that well. All right, we made some money, but we got a shit ton of rep, which I don't need anymore because, watch, it's not gonna go anywhere. Boop. Like, my reputation is like 19 million. I don't even know if that gets counted anywhere. It doesn't even move anymore. It's Hot Pursuit 2 that's got the real sim, isn't it? Maybe? Thank you. Let's see what new parts we got here. We got Ultimate Plus. We see the game in Ultimate Crankshaft. I didn't want that. But like, see, here's the thing. I only see that one part. Oh, I had a raising and lowering. I don't know if there's a way to actually... Because if I go back to like my GTR, like, oh, let's just go to my Corvette. My Corvette has like ultimate almost everything. Oh no, I guess not. Swap engine. You can do presets, which I don't like doing. I thought you could get ultimates, like... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can't get everything ultimate. Maybe it's just the engine stuff. Yeah. But I don't have an ultimate plus. I guess they don't have ultimate plus on these, maybe. Maybe that's what's going on. Wow, so here's the thing. I only play it offline. Like, I don't play it online with other players, and I don't usually do a stream, but like, how many hours do I have in this game? Here's the thing though, I just showed Soul like the shortcut of like getting that many, getting that much rep. So 38 hours. I mean, is that a lot? Probably. I don't know. Maybe it's unlocked through beating rivals. Maybe there isn't even like an ultimate for these parts. Cause here's the thing, I have not played completed racer challenges. Here's the thing, I have not played the storyline in forever. So I don't do day fight races. I only do night races, and I've gotten my cars like basically souped up like crazy. In any case, I'm going to call it a night. Sounds good, Kara. Thank you for tuning in, man. Have a good night. I have the wrong car equipped too. I wanted my Lotus. Let's go back and get my Lotus.
From the way the crews in here have been talking, sounds like it's getting pretty.
That's a 400 plus car. The GTR was what? GTR was a 382. And the Lotus Elise is now a 343. However, the handling of the Lotus Elise is pretty good. So I'm gonna stick with this one. I don't think there's a point of doing the ultimate races or the heat level races anymore for me. I'm only seeing repeats of like engine parts. But if we went to actual storyline, like this is it, campaign mission, like recommended is 240, I have 343. That it's like I've gone beyond the requirements of like beating the storyline. I just don't do it. Oh, this is a good one. Circuit race for 65,000, 48,000, 18,000. I try to go for higher races. You're first in this crew leaderboard. Time trial. Oh, yeah. What is this? Off-road circuit. I don't do off-road. I just do racing. I could do off-road, but this is a circuit race. Let's go here. Let's just make some money really quick here. I don't often do the drifting here as well. Is there a filter to make like to find higher priced races? $20,000. Twist and turns. My rivals got it done in 2 minutes and 59 seconds. I don't even know who Speed Goes Bronze is. I think they're just players that they just kind of match me up with. All right, let's just do this race really quick. But that's basically what I've done to kind of get the ultimates soul. So once you play this game, there you have it. The secret recipe to getting ultimates and getting to maxing out your rep. I'm tearing up the city. I like how you can see the driver in the car. I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah. If you ever start the game up. I forget you can change your car in day mode. Night mode is like you're in there and you're stuck until you find a garage. I should actually make my tire smoke more like a purplish. I don't know why I have it green. I have the wrong NOS on too, I think. It's a 115-pound tank. I'm not gonna have enough tracks distance to Did you see that? My car just flipped out again because of the track. The map is so horribly made in some parts. Yeah, that should be like a purplish pink. The green doesn't really... I mean, kinda adds a little bit. I don't know. I think I'll do a little more purple. I remember this track. Is that kind of weird? Oops, I knocked that out. I like how they make it look like it's going fast, but you're not really going fast. It's all an illusion. I'm not taking the right angles. I know. It's okay. It's an arcade game. Don't hit me. So Frosty, how much have you been playing Tekken 8 then? Is it worth the $70 though? I don't know if it's worth the $70 for me. I can't say that I would put a lot of time into a fighting game that I would invest $70 worth of my hard-earned money towards it. But that's just me, so each person has their own opinions. Don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him. Oh, we took that short turn. Oops. Drift for Nos. But this car doesn't drift. Lotus Gamer. I like the way that Lotus looks in real life. I've seen the cars in person a few times, but would I buy one? I'm not so sure. So the money goes down. Why do I still have an exclamation point next to it? But yeah. This game's good. I don't do the whole like crew racing online. I don't know if that does anything or benefits anything. But let me show you so let me show you one more spot here. So if we go back to the main area of downtown right here. So there's a gas station right here. Keep that in mind. So you unlock certain garages, but there's a gas station here and there's a stadium or an arena right here. There's a ramp right here. I'll show you that if you ever get stuck with cops and you can't get them off your tail, there's a ramp that you can take. Once you launch off that ramp, in most cases you'll lose them because they don't take the ramp with you. I'll show you that. Lotus Exige are nice. They have Toyota V8s. Oh, really? And you know the freaking name of the engines too? Damn it. I don't know. The 3UZFE shifts on Coyote and is LS engines. Shits on Coyote and LS engines. You, my friend, know your car stuff, don't you? Here's the thing. I like cars. I enjoy like the way cars look. I enjoy everything about cars, but I don't ever get down to the point of like me like talking car talk like I know the engines and all that stuff. Excuse me, officer. Hi. I'm not paying to bribe the cops. Let's just repair. You can repair as many times as you want throughout the day, so you can get your car beat up as much as possible. Oh, you see? Did you see me? Oh, there you are. So what I do is I usually just drive around for fun, nailing the cops. But if you take, so there's that stadium arena. Just right there in front of me is that ramp. If you take this ramp and you launch right over it, they don't follow you ever. I'll play around with these cops. I've done this a few times where like, I'll drive up here. He can't find me. I'll come over here and I'll actually, oops, not fall off, but I'll come over here and I can't. Well, it should reset itself. Don't reset? Did I just screw myself over? Hold on. This wasn't the plan, but now I can't fix my car. Although I just accidentally repaired myself. What? How do you... How do you reset yourself? What the fuck? Usually, like, I get knocked over and then I reset. I am not resetting. Well, did you escape through so task failed successfully? And the whole the freaking plants and the foliage is like glitching out. Okay, how do you reset yourself here? Is there a reset button? There's no reset button, is there? Ah, we'll fast travel. That was weird. I told you I'm a sim racer. I mean, I get it. I'm kind of a sim racer, not extreme sim like I have like a whole setup, but all right. So to not embarrass myself, let's go and do that. I'll show you guys. So I've actually had points where like I've gone up here, I've gotten away from the cops and they're searching for me, and I'll actually come over here in this corner and just sit here and wait for them. I just hang out here. I lose Logitech True Force wheel, the shifter in the works. Got a handbrake. Ooh, nice. Have you ever tried doing what's that one company with theirs? I forgot what company. Have you ever gotten like a whole seat and everything too, other than Logitech? What's the other one that I forgot what the brand is? Brain fart. Thrustmaster. Oh yeah, you didn't like them? Really? All right, let me go find a cop and pull him in on this. There you are. There's one. Emmy Quack 01, first time chat from you. Yo, it's my first time here. It is. Welcome, man. How you doing? Excuse me, officer. No, come get me. Thank you for that follow too. Oh, there's another one there? I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Let me just kind of pull them in on here. I'm still at heat level 1 only, but they're like it's harder to get heat levels in this during the day. I'm only being chased by one cop. What happened to the other one? I thought there was 2. No? This guy can't get me. These level 1 cops are not so fun. I think I have to hit him a few times just to get this level going up. What brings you in here, Emmy? Oh, reinforcements. There we go. I don't want to lose them. I want to continue to drag them in on the fun. I love Need for Speed games. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I don't normally play Need for Speed, but I decided to just do like a chill game tonight. And we're just playing some Heat. So there's two ramps that you can actually do here. So there's this one right above. If we take this ramp, they would obviously not follow me and I would make it, but you can drive around on this side. But once you're at heat level 5, these guys like have a hard time. You can have a hard time getting rid of these cops. So what I do is I'll drive up to over here if I can manage not getting destroyed by them, and I'll take this ramp, and they will not take this ramp at all. They'll kind of like stop, and then you escape. And if you need to get to a garage, you have to discover this garage, but you can go to this garage and basically redeem your ultimate part. Hi, officer. But I sit here during the day and I just play around with these guys. You can damage your car as much as you want to, and then you just kind of go through and repair your engines and your whole entire car. Yep. That's what I do. Here, let's drag him up there and see if he follows me here. Oh, heat level went up. All right, cool. Does he follow me? He does. So usually when I lose them, I'll kind of just come around here and they'll try searching for me. Oh, he actually came all the way over here. Wow. But I don't even, like I said, I don't even play the storyline. I just sit here and I just drive around and have fun. Oh, damn it. I fell off. Let's do that again. Oh.
All units, 4221 is back in pursuit of the subject.
This is what I do in this game sometimes when I'm like, I don't even go through the storyline. I'm just like, here, I'm just gonna drive around and have fun. Excuse me, officers. The storyline cops are actually worth a fight. They get some plot armor. Oh, do they really? Yeah, at heat level 5, it gets tricky, especially when you're driving against Corvettes. And there's that beefy truck that you have to avoid from hitting you from the front. Some races go into level 5 heat. Oh, do they? But once you get here, boop.
Okay, QSL.
Subject is giving their suspension a beating. 4221 subject.
And gone.
Move on to subject control. Last seen heading westbound through downtown Palm City.
QSL, grid by grid search.
And then, you know, go to your garage.
All
So.
backup units to form search perimeter.
Oops.
Report on your sector.
I hit an innocent car. What happens if you drive right behind them? Oh, no, they saw me. Hey, stop! Is that a Dodge Charger? It is.
Be advised, 4221 has resumed pursuit of the subject. Subject is heading westbound through downtown Palm City.
Just slow down and turn. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that actually damaged me? Wow, okay.
QSL 4220, what is your QTH now?
Now heading eastbound through downtown Palm City.
QSL now
Get hurt, repair. Oh, that didn't repair. That's interesting. They normally repair right there. Let's try that again. Let's go this way. Oh, okay. That didn't repair. Maybe I have to lose them. No, I don't have to lose them. I just have to drive right through it. I think I just have to reset the garage or the gas station. Oh, they all hit each other. When I'm having fun, I swap out my my abilities to be a hard hitter, and then I just like ram into the cops. Oh, that didn't reset too. Okay, all right, that's fine.
Now heading southbound on Wallet.
Maybe I took out the gas and they won't let me repair. If that's the case, I'll just head to a different one. Let's see, there's this one here. Let's go to that one. Let's see what happens. Going slow and they try to bust you. Yeah. They'll try to pin me in. They'll hold me down.
4222, what's your location of travel now? Now heading southbound through downtown Palm City.
Oops.
Copy. QSL 4222.
New reinforcements.
Driver, pull over.
Make me. Just kidding. No repairs on this one too. Huh. Did they change this? Maybe.
Now heading westbound on
I wouldn't do this with like the Corvette cops.
Copy. QSL.
I'm trying to get the heat level 5 without like killing myself here. Where's the other cops? Let me hit one of you. Can I hit one of you? There. Does that do anything? Oh, damn it, you turned. I wanted to hit you. Let me hit you.
They're driving recklessly. They just crashed. We're moving in.
We didn't crash, we bumped into you. That wasn't a crash. It was intentional. You tried raiding with party 1. How's it going, Sap? Gotta go to Port Merc because this is losing at the containers. It's actually easy to lose them over this ramp here. Look that I was just taking here. If you take a look at it, this is my usual go-to spot when I get to heat level 5 and I can't shake them off. Just kind of dig a little turn around here, and we'll hit this ramp, and there I'll lose them in a heartbeat. Oh, a cop fell in the water. He grayed out on my map. There we go. Escaping. Boom. I'm just having fun. How's your raid? How was your stream? Not raid. How was your stream, Zap? Happy Friday to you, man. Excuse me, officer. There's a reload. There it is. That's what I was looking for.
Subject is heading eastbound through downtown Palm City.
Can I take the stairs? No, I can't take the stairs. Let's just kind of go here and just no spot. Oh no, he's got me. He's got me. No, he doesn't. I'm sorry, officer. Not. Ah, yes, it is he. Yes, I was just showing Soul a few things about the game here to get your ultimate, your parts, how to get it easily, maxing your rep really quick. And I'm just having fun right now. Oh, we got Corvettes now. Damn. Oh, nice spin out.
Now heading southbound on Waller Boulevard. QSL.
I like how the cars just stop in the middle of the road. Like they're like, oh no, I hear cops coming. Let's stop. No, don't stop. What are you doing? Why are you stopping? I lost them? Okay. I don't think I've had that happen before.
QSL. Grid by grid search of downtown Palm City authorized. All backup units to form search perimeter. Report on your sector. Over.
But then again, it was only heat level 3. Let's wait and see if they can't find me. Yeah.
All units, pursuit subject can't be located.
Heat level 0. Oh, reset. Darn.
QSL got it.
They lost me. I lost them. We lost each other. Oh, it's a bummer. Yeah.
Yo, between you and me, I've been sleeping in the car just in case she tries to take it again.
Like the thing is though, like I don't buy the cars anymore. I just kind of like work on I just work on getting all my parts. This dude's got an Aston Martin? Okay. Damn. The 350, the 180, Ferrari. Oh, well, he's got his money well spent. BMW, RX-7, the 180. Oh, hold on. I was gonna go to my. How do I get back to my ride? Here we go. They're so expensive compared to the ground. I know, right? Some of these cars are ridiculously expensive. I'm like, what the hell? I only have these 10 cars. I think this one was a win. I forgot what this one was. This is my baby. I'm just riding the Lotus right now. Let's see. I want to customize the effects of the tires. I want the tire smoke to be. Oh wait, that's why. It's either green, red, or blue. Can you get more? I guess we can do red smoke. Yeah. Do I have an underglow? Unlocked by completing black market challenges. Oh, what are black market challenges? I didn't know there was black market challenges. Can you show me the lights that I just equipped? No? Okay. I guess not. No, actually, I didn't know my cars. I'm just reading them off. don't assume that I knew what I was talking about. They show it on the left here. I know that they're like Nissans, but then I was just reading off the. I'm familiar with certain cars, but not all of them. But yeah, I think I was if you look at the top left here, right where underneath showcase, it tells you the type of car and the model. So don't say I know my cars. I don't know my cars. I only know certain cars. Like I'll be like, oh look, that's a Corvette. Obviously, you know. Oh look, it's a Ferrari. But I don't know specific models when it comes to like the really top-notch ones. So do not give me more credit than I should have. Attempt to retrieve NSS heat studio customization failed. I don't know. I don't even know what these are here. High heat rewards. Wait, what? Why does that show high heat rewards? Do you see that underneath my character? That doesn't make sense for me. Like, am I supposed to? Like, what am I supposed to do with the high heat rewards? That was weird. I like how you can actually change the sound of your engine in this game too. They did a really good job with customizing like parts of the car, but I don't know if I would say that the game is like perfect. Okay, why did my camera just freak out here? Can't go down. There, now I can. I mean, it is a Lotus Elise, it looks like. This is, yeah. There's a Lotus Exige, sorry. Let's equip my Corvette. I got this thing more off-road than racing. That's weird. Oh well. Let's go to this. Let's go to the dealership. Those cars, like I said, these cars are damn expensive. Oh, the handling's horrible in this car. That's the repair shop. Wait, where's the dealership? Wasn't the dealership just right here? There it is. It's just around the corner. This corner. This isn't a corner, it's straight away. I still remember when you saw the Insanity. I'm like, right? Yeah, look at this. Look at this Volkswagen Beetle. It's 18,000 for this damn thing. These cars are ridiculous in price. The Chevrolet Colorado. I don't even use these cars. I only have 10 cars in my inventory. The Beetle can still do some speed. Looks, I have the Lancer already. Bro, Beetle's fast. Yeah, but I mean, like, price-wise, is that the reason why they say? I mean, 18,000. I'm not saying, like, I'm not gonna drive these cars. I'm just saying, why am I spending so much? Like, one of these is the cost of like a race. I mean, like, it 72,000, 74,000. Here's the, why am I paying for the Exige again? Why would I buy another one? There's this one. There's that one. I think these were part of something, if I remember correctly. The Beetle is just super fast because you have to do a very specific upgrade, which means the 18K is really for the shell. Yeah. No, and then you kind of have the cars at the end over here that are just like beyond. Like, I was like, oh, let me go buy the most expensive car. I didn't even have enough money for the most expensive car. Insufficient funds. The Ferrari FXX. That's the one that the guy had, right? Yeah. Look, I haven't finished the drift story. I haven't collected all the street arts. Off-road. I still have to do all the story, like completing all story missions. Still haven't done it. I mean, these cars are nice. Maybe one day I'll eventually get to completing the story and beating all these. Unlocked after getting 3 stars on all jumps. It's such a grind. It is such a grind. I mean, that's how games are nowadays. I mean, I think that's how games are overall. I mean, I remember playing certain games, and what was it? I think it was like Burnout Paradise, and you had to like destroy. I played that on PS3, and this was before trophies and achievements were kind of like done. So Xbox was already ahead of that game. And then I was playing the game. Oh wow, GTR. A 2002 version. Completing the race story missions. Oh, I can do that. But going back to the story, I was playing it, and I think those have billboards that you have to crash through as well. I think I got through like over 100 or so, maybe 2. I don't remember how many there are. There's a shit ton in that game. And then Sony released achievements, and then there was like, oh hey, like it told you like destroy 50 billboards, destroy 100, so forth. Boom, 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 boom. I got down to like the 200 and something because they didn't give me the unlocks for the other ones, which you would think like, okay, if I'm unlocking like 300 billboards, shouldn't I have all the other ones unlocked as well? So I said to myself, I am not doing this again. I'm not going to go over running around, achieving billboard destructions in this game all over again. No thanks. So, yeah. Was that the one too, if I remember correctly, was that the one where you could drive through traffic, blow your car up, and try to destroy as many things as possible and get points doing so? Was that the one? Was that the Burnout series? That was so fun. I remember doing that and just spending time trying to like get high scores, destroying everything with my car. Okay, that's what I thought. The Koenigsegg. Wow. Burnout was like that? Okay, that's what I thought. I haven't played a Burnout game in forever. Do they even have any new Burnout games? I don't think they do. But yeah, so that's Heat for you. A game that I'll never probably complete because I don't. If it's like I said, for Emmy on here, like just FYI, if you think that I'm gonna complete any game that's open world or has a lot to do in it, I will not. If it's a storyline based game, I can get that done. I'll complete those as much as I can when I have the time to. But if it's not anything, if it's something other than if it's something other than open world games, I could complete the game if I put the time into it, like Starfield and so forth. No, Starfield's more open world too, so I'm screwed there. So you're playing Heat right now. So, software updates. Weird. Zap, Pal World. Are you still playing that? Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remaster. That is easy to complete. I never completed that one. I have it on PS3, and I think I got the version. What am I doing here? I clicked on that. I got the version on I got the remastered version on PC too, but I just never played it. Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, online. Yeah. I never played this. Okay. I was looking at the cars ahead. Yeah. It was on my. Was it on my listing? I think it's in my EA account. Around 16, 17? Really? I forgot what level I was on my PS3, but I enjoyed playing that game. I would go around and I would just go around and drive like crazy. I love the whole cops and robbers kind of deal. Like you became a cop and you could drive around. That one I really enjoyed doing or playing. The EA app is running and has been minimized. Yeah, I know. Cool, thanks. BRB, sounds good, Emmy. Is it Emmy? Am I saying that right? I don't want to disappoint you two. Just keep in mind that I don't play Need for Speed often. We do a bunch of other things. I do stream for AMD, or I work with AMD on streaming certain things for them, certain content. I haven't streamed on their channel, and I really don't know what's going on with that, guys. We'll see what happens. But it's already 12:50. We got 10 minutes left here. I tried to uninstall certain games here because I was trying to back up my computer again one more time, or just I tried to run an image backup, and I think it wanted my X drive, which was like 1 terabyte, because I think some Game Pass games were on there, or some games that I have on Microsoft's Game Pass or the Microsoft Store. I don't know how you call it. I really hate the way they have that configured. Is it Xbox? Is it the Microsoft Store? Anywho, I have some games on there, and I installed it on that drive, and I think it gave me it got mad and says that since I have that installed in there, it wants to back up that drive too. I'm like, no, don't do that. That's a freaking big drive that I don't need backed up. It's just got games on there. Leave me alone. I mean, I got every one of the missions at gold medal and distinction. Oh, really? Nice. Let's see, I need to reinstall Halo. And what other game did I Killer Instinct? Yeah. What other games? Wait. You said you got every one of the missions at gold medal and distinction in Pale World? Oh no, okay. Some games like I wouldn't mind playing, like for instance, like the one here, Hunt Showdown. I bought this game when it first came out, but then I had returned it because I had nobody to play it with. Because when I was playing this, I played it with another player out of nowhere, and we got to the point where we were about to win, and I was shot down, and the player just took off without me. He left me there to die. I was like, this sucks. So I returned the game because I was like, this isn't gonna be an entertaining game for me. But I want to play it more, but I think the whole gameplay, I don't know if it would pull me in anymore. I like the concept at first, but I don't know if this game is for me. It's very positive though. It's a very pretty game too. I don't think it's for me if I don't have many other players or many other people to play it. Hot Pursuit, technically it makes it the second time I did that, first being on Xbox 360. Oh, twice now. Hollow Knight, I think I had that on my wish list. I do, there it is. I haven't played it yet though. It is Souls-like, which I like playing Souls-like games. So I hate when playing with others and they do something like that. Yeah, it's like there's no point in playing the game then. Like if this is how I'm going to be treated with other players in the game, then why would I want to play this game? I need a refund. Refund my game, please. So there's a bunch of games I have. It's just that, like, again, going back to the whole thing, like content for streaming, that's always one big thing that I always try to do. Like if the game isn't going to be as fulfilling for content, then I'm not going to play it a lot. And then again, like my content doesn't get noticed often, so does it really matter what game I play? Yes, no, I don't think it does. But it's like, you know, am I in the mood for Call of Duty? Am I in the mood for golf? You know, sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Like I do, like there are games where I'm like, I want to play this, but then it's like, but I'm not, it's not what I'm feeling right now, you know? And I hate how that is. 360, I showed my log. I showed my log to NFS long ago and they admired my stats. Did they? That's cool. At least they acknowledged it. Like I have God of War. I haven't even played it yet. That's like, this is my conundrum when it comes to like playing games. Like I want to play something, but then I don't have the time to, because again, I mean, if you're not aware, obviously you're not, because this is your first time jumping into my stream, but I am a father of 4 kids. I am just about to start a new job next Monday. It's a contracting job. I actually took a year off working, and long story short, the whole goal was to get into more content creation and whatnot, and then my wife had an accident with her back and I spent more time focusing on that. So 2023 was basically, I'm gonna say it was like probably one of my worst years ever that I've experienced. I had personal things that I dealt with too, which I've yet to share, and I'm waiting for the perfect time to do that. But like, so many games, so little time. If I could just sit here and play games all day, I would love to, and I know a lot of people would want to do the same as well. But for me, in my situation, being a parent, having to work, it really takes a lot of time away from playing games. And like, I would just love to try completing all these games, just spend more time playing it. But I'm always at this argument with myself of saying, like, if I'm going to play this game, I could be playing this game. Or if I want to play, if I want to play this, but I want to play this, what do? Do I play this? If I'm playing this, Like, I love Final Fantasy VII, but I can't say I'm going to spend time playing it. Because by that point, I think I was 5th month, I was still just having fun with playing the game, but I had a lot of people hating on me on the 360 because I had very few people beat me. You were a badass in the game and people didn't want to play with you, huh? Is that how it was going? That's great, dude. Like, I even bought this game and I haven't even gone through it entirely. I have it on the Xbox 360, but like I said, so many games, so little time. Like, I haven't even played this. And this game is online multiplayer. Like, who's played this recently? I think Gene's the only one that's played it recently. In the last 2 weeks. Everybody else, they've played it, but they haven't really put in their time. Some of these are personal friends of mine. Wow, he's put 538 hours into this game? Whoa. Kara's got this game, but he hasn't played it yet. Like, some of these games, again, I would love to play. I just know that, like, if I get into it, I'm just gonna not feel it. And it's not like I don't want to play it, it's just I just don't have... What did I say? Is it motivation? I don't know. Is it motivation? I don't think it's motivation. I think I just need more time. That's all I need. Well, you know, when you beat the, I think they were the NFS Elite, the Xbox Women Gamers, and the I'm a BA until I come in, yeah. There were female gamers, or are you saying just like gamers in general, the NFS Elite? I remember one was like, you can't beat me without bitch busting? Is that the word? This is why I don't usually try playing online unless it's just for fun. Like, I would play like Grand Theft Auto 5 like racing, and I would play with a bunch of people on the 360. I had said this a while back. Like, I made friends playing the Xbox 360 and we were just racing. I had a few friends that we actually added each other and we're just like, let's just play. And we did. We would just play and have fun and laugh about it. But like, to get to the point where like you're angry at somebody competitively about a racing game, I think it has to be in a different situation for me. Like in Need for Speed, it's really racing. I mean, I think the game, I think what makes me not want to play it is the way people are online. Yeah, so bitch busting is you get them to crash, then park as soon as possible where they are helpless. But before they respawn, instant arrest. Oh. That's funny. I remember those instant arrests. Those sucked. No one likes it because you can't do anything at that time. Yeah, and then you have those players that do that too. I doubt that you did that. They find some way of beating you unfairly. This is why I didn't like playing some of those Forza Horizon matches against other players. They would just bump into you and it's like, oh, like I'm going to win because I knocked you out. I didn't play fairly. It was a hot debate and why it's included when many people were like, you crashed. So that one, I said, fine, I will do it without. I forced him to crash 3 times and run into other obstacles. Took him out of health. First time chat from Blair TV. Yo, how's it going? Welcome. You're catching me at the very end of my stream. I apologize. It's actually past my time. They rage quit. Holy crap. In Heat, there's like 50-50 chance that when you want to race someone, he switches to the Porsche RXR, which is overpowered. What? Then this is, like I said, this is why I don't play online with some games, because it's like, if I can't beat you fairly, I'm going to beat you somehow. And it's like, I understand that winning is everything. It's everything for me too when I play games. When I'm playing sports, when I'm playing video games, when I'm playing against other people and I lose unfairly, that's when I'm like really upset. It's like bullshit. Like this shouldn't have happened, but you know. And the thing is, like, there with certain situations, like when it comes to racing, it's what car you have and what is in that car that makes a difference. Now, if it was like, okay, I got this car and you have this car that is exactly like mine, like let's race with our skills and let's pick this car, like maybe like a default, like these are the cars that you can select from, kind of like what Horizon does sometimes. Do that and then race me, but don't give me some overpowered car or something that's like faster because it's got better acceleration than I do, and then you end up winning because your acceleration is like 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, you know. I mean, I was thick-skinned, I was just skillful. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'd say I'm skillful to some point, but then I don't know. I just don't want to have to deal with people being all butthurt and angry and then like feeling defeated because somebody cheated out of me. You guys have seen, Zap, you guys saw me when I was playing in Horizon those one times and the guy bumped into me and knocked me out and I lost. So stuff like that. But Vlair TV, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Are you from the US? Are you overseas? Usually when I'm streaming late, I get people overseas. And most people can understand that I was just skilled with that game, which isn't something I could say often. Here's the thing, when you're doing a 4v4, the whole point is to arrest all 4 racers. I mean, in that game, yeah, it makes sense. I gotta message my wife here really quick. She is in aches right now because of her leg and her back, so I'm just trying to... I'll let her know. Why the... I just... what the fuck? I'm talking to my wife and I ended one of the sentences with .com for some weird reason. I think I'm so used to just typing that I'm going to websites and doing stuff. That's your only goal when Cosmos Racers happens. I just tell the cop crew, just try to race after the front runners. I'll catch up. See, and I can see that. It's like it's 4v4 cops and robbers. The whole idea is that you crash them and then you take them out. Now, if it was like racing and then you did that, that's a little bit different. I mean, I love to drive the Evo 9, which has an acceleration of 0 to 100 in like 1.6 seconds. But even the Porsche RXR just zooms past you. You really have to play this car, which is just boring. But yes, I'm from Germany. Nice. Well, welcome. I actually have a few people that are from Germany that come in here and watch. Usually the one that comes in here and watches, he gets in and watches a few minutes and then has to head off to work. So I try to do day streams, but then like I was just telling everybody earlier this week, I just got a new job. I'm going to be starting it next Monday, so day streams are going to be out of the question from now on. So I do really late night streams. So if you are around at the time when I stream, which is Tuesdays from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Central US and Thursdays from 10 to 1, you're more than welcome to join in and hang out. So my wife is giving me the stares, but all right, I'm gonna have to call this quits. Thank you for jumping in here, guys. Thank you for the follows and for jumping in here and hanging out. I appreciate you all as always. We'll be back next Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, do I have something going on? No, I don't think I do. My daughter has... No, she just has an appointment, so... Thanks for the stream. So thank you for coming in and watching me stream all the time. I appreciate you, man. What they didn't like is that I take the last place and third place racers out, then spend 1.5 minutes to just catch up and knock out the second place while the cop crew and stuff is like, what the fuck? I keep going, grab first place, and then take out first place, finish out the last one alive on the final 3-mile length. I was like, wait, what? So you basically you hound them down until they're out? No, I mean, that's the whole idea. I mean, you're supposed to kind of crash them out, so I Mach 5 it. Crazy, man, crazy. But no, thanks for sharing that. Those good old days, right? Okay, I gotta call it. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go help my wife and give her a good massage there. So her back and her leg from her accident. So I'm older, less reflexes. And I know what you mean, man. I'm trying to get into first-person shooters all over again, but my reflexes are good. It's just staying consistent and tracking the damn player is my problem. I cannot, for the life of me, track the player consistently with my damn mouse. I can look at somebody perfectly fine, but then when it comes to my damn hands and movement, it's not that great. Good husband right there. Thanks, man. Husband and father of 4. Keep that in mind. So go. All right, you guys get out of here. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. I'll see you next week. And like I said, stay safe, stay happy, and keep on gaming on. I'm out of here. Look, there she is. There she is. She's calling for me, guys. I gotta go. Have a good night, guys.